Hi. Yo, it's perfect. That makes that so much easier now. Wow. Who would have guessed you would have actually learned something by in a second? Huh? Oh, okay. I think I remember this. I mean, I remember the room, I just don't remember the significance of the room. I think it's somewhere down here in the... Yeah, there it is. So I did start talking about this, but I never finished it. The little trivia bit was the idea that Metroid 2 is the reason Samus got her Varia suit. Or at least the reason it got shoulder pads. Because the Game Boy didn't have the ability to display colors, so it was like, well, hey, we need some sort of differentiating thing that signifies when you get this suit. So they made her sprite bulkier, and that's how she came to be. That's the signature design we all know and love from our good girl Samus. It's because of Metroid 2 that she is famously with those big old shoulders of hers. And it's not really hers, it's her suit's, but you know, that's the joke. Come on, girl, get up there. Alright, so we have 4 left and all that area to explore. Yeah, I'll move you in front of the map because I want to learn it. I want to double check real quick, make sure there's nothing I might have missed. I mean, I can go ahead and at least let you take a look in case you care. I mean, no, hold on, that was... I had already looked at that, I just didn't look at them a second time. So we can look at this real quick if you care. I waited all that just for one more word. I could have scrolled down. Okay, this. And then lastly, and I'm mostly oh my gosh, I mostly want to do this just so I can like know which ones I have and haven't looked at, if that's fine with you guys. And that's looking like the last one, so let's take it. Didn't I try looking for this and it not show me? Whatever, because I know I looked for that and it didn't show up, so I guess I missed the cue. Try and pay attention to it. And then at least this way I can know things for lore and things for bosses and all that. We will do this because I want to. How's it going, guy? Already went up that wall. We can't go up that one. Going down. Yeah, there's a few of those little doors like that that I don't particularly like, and it feels like this huge build-up for fucking nothing. Thank you. You want to get up there? I'm trying to remember what was up here. I remember it being really tedious because of this. And it's like every time one goes away, a new one shows up. But now I got this wave beam, it might be a little bit easier. I think, is this a Metroid up here? Oh, nope. That was a really, really, really close catch. Get up there. I almost fucked myself over. From any opportunity, I guess. Depends on what's up here. If it's ceiling, then I guess, sorry, I wasted your time. But in other words, I'm expecting it not to be. And it does get easier over time as far as exploring huge areas like this. So don't, like, hate me so much over it. Really hate Metroid 2 for not... That's what I thought, not being super specific. Yeah, so you see, there you go. We need to go up here anyway. How's it going, homie? Right off the bat, first thing I'm doing is blasting you. Come here. You want some of the Sams? That's how you get killed. Take a look, not seeing anything in here. I feel like there would be a secret in here, but there's not. I'm guessing that little hole there is supposed to indicate that's where it came from, I guess, but it feels like there should be things there when they're not. Try again, Samus. There we go, that took a few tries. If it really gets problematic for me, I just have like 2 separate fingers like practically held on the button. I don't know how to explain it, but I have methods. Because for me the spider ball is Z, and it's just easier for me to like get really on top of those buttons to make sure that I'm not thinking or just naturally pressing it the way I would. Because naturally when you push a button on a controller, you're not pushing it for speed, you're pushing it to push it. So I have to mentally push it so I can do it as fast as possible. That's pretty much the best way I can think to explain it. Because you know, when you adjust yourself to like mash on a controller and go as fast as possible, you adjust the way you hold that controller and shit. You prepare yourself so you can do that. That's pretty much what I'm doing, except for 2 separate buttons. Yo, I got a missile tank and I wasn't even paying attention. That's pretty great. Keep going, Sammy. So, one thing I do think is kind of dumb is when, like, some people will name their kids after something nerdy to try and be cute. Well, I guess we're not going there anymore. But I do feel like it can be done if you do it the right way. Like, for instance, I think it would be fine if you named your kid Samus, but if you just called him Sam for short. Like, I think that would be acceptable, because then you're just going around calling him Sam, but that's not their full name. I don't know, it's weird. I just don't like... I think the idea of naming your kid Samus and just calling him that, it's like, oh, haha, Metroid. But if you called him Sam, then at least it would seem like normal, I guess. Things like Mario is fine. You can call your fucking kid Mario or Luigi as long as they're not brothers. Because then it's like, yeah, we get it, you're a nerd. I'm a nerd too. I think that might work better for maybe cats, because it would be funny. Animals. Because, you know, you got them in pairs. Alright, well, we went up there. I remember this area, because this is where I got really stuck. Oh! I don't think I ever found that, though. Oh well, doesn't matter. This was the area I got stuck on this version of the game, and it was mostly because horror game was hard. But I've learned things since, so I will be doing better. So for starters, what I want to do... Can I do that now? Let's go for the other stuff first. Go on. Up, Samus. So right now we got ourselves a few different Metroid battle rooms. Here, look. The more breeding grounds. But yeah, now we got ourselves a new selection of Metroid battle rooms, which are going to be focusing a lot more on, like, hey look, you're on top of thorns, hey look, he's on top of you, he wants to be an irritable cunt, hey, this guy's tackling you, stuff like that. A lot of small precision platforming. There we go. It's not too bad. It's just when you get to fighting like 5 of them that it can be kind of a problem. Right now there's 3, and I believe I remember all 3. You just gotta be kind of careful for the 3rd one. And I don't believe there's anything secret here. Now what there is a secret is, you can see right there on the map, there's a power-up. It's right there. It took me a long time to find that one. Yeah, you see how slowly my health is going down? In comparison, I guess. You know, to milliseconds. Alright, so now I'm confused. I'm thinking of something different. Oh well. But yeah, I gotta be like a lot of precise platforming in this. But one thing I do think is interesting about this as, I guess we're gonna call it a battleground. So one thing I liked about the Brawl creator was making certain things like based off of other games. So my biggest source for Brawl custom maps was the I Want to Be the Guy game. So like I had the Mike Tyson fight as a stage, I had the Mega Man Dragon as a stage, and I feel like these little battlegrounds kind of worked around the same area because it's just a random assortment of cleverly placed blocks above a pit. I think it would work fine for something like Brawl. So something like just these 3 tiles right here, or even that 4th, just imagine that right there being a fucking Brawl map, and then you would have Falcon here fighting Mario or whatever, and it's really tight. It's really tight, so the threat of danger is huge and high. That's what I like to do with my Brawl custom maps, was really, really careful and tight, so, you know, you gotta be really good to not die. That's what I liked doing. So we're just gonna go with this. I know what I'm thinking, but we're gonna go. We're gonna make it. Because bluntly, there's a huge scary thing coming up. That was the reason I could. Or this is another one that I thought would be also good. Just these little single block platforms. It'd be perfect just to play around with in Brawl and try and like strategically fight like that. I mean, that's just my 2 cents. Ow. Yo, his little things are kicking around. I remember this guy, though. Okay, we want to stop. Get up. Yeah, he's going to do a lot of getting in your face kind of stuff. But he'll follow you. So just try and, like, jump high and he'll chase you around. And it's pretty much how you bait him. Alright, so yeah, I was hoping he was going to fly over me. Up. Up. Go up. There. Okay, no. Up. You understand? Up, idiot. Up! Up. Come on. We're almost there. There we go. So right now we're down to 0 Metroids. Now normally there'd be an earthquake, but I believe there's not for this one because you're going to have another secret that's really uncomfortable, and I'm going to run like a pussy for a minute. So, as you progress on the game, there becomes harder stages of Metroids. Now, what you can do is you can just straight up leave that fight and then come back. I want to save, so this way, if and when it kills me, I'm at least not having to fight all 3 of those again. That's what I want to do. So we're gonna go save before we either get killed or kill him. Ideally, it's kill him. But I was stuck here for that bit because it's kind of hard at first. It's not so bad later, but when you're starting out, it's a bit of a challenge because he doesn't fight anything like the others. Thankfully, you won't be seeing too many of them. You're gonna see enough, but like not in the beginning. You're gonna be seeing more when you can handle more, if that makes sense. So yeah, you come back, he's right here. But see, his little hitbox is a lot smaller because of his thing, and he doesn't quite follow the same things. The best thing you got for Hope is if he gets above you. Having that stupid thing right there, though, really... No, that's what it was. He hurts a lot because, like, when he touches you, he does, like, 30 damage. And he takes a fair amount of hits. I don't know if I had the Varia suit or not when I first did this. I want to say I did. Obviously I had to, because otherwise he wouldn't have been here like this. Come on, man. Alright, we did it. That wasn't so bad at all. I mean, I think experience has helped.